Paris, France was electric for WWE Clash in Paris, a night that instantly became legendary. The city's heartbeat seemed to sync with the anticipation in the air as thousands of fans from across Europe and beyond gathered for a spectacle unlike any other. The streets around the Accor Arena buzzed with excitement, with fans donning their favorite superstars' gear, waving flags, and chanting long before the doors even opened. The Accor Arena pulsed with energy. Every entrance and near fall met with deafening roars. The crowd's passion was infectious, creating a tidal wave of sound that washed over the ring with every dramatic moment. It was a night where every seat felt like the best in the house. This wasn't just another show, it was a global statement, with the French WWE universe showing unmatched passion. Fans from all walks of life united, their voices echoing through the arena, proving that wrestling truly transcends borders and languages. From legends making possible final bows to new stars clashing, every match felt monumental. The ring became a stage for unforgettable stories, heroes returning for one last fight, and rising talents seizing their moment under the Parisian lights. The stakes were sky high, with championships and rivalries reaching their boiling point. Every pinfall, every submission, and every dramatic twist kept fans on the edge of their seats, knowing that history was being made with each second. The Parisian crowd elevated every moment, creating an atmosphere that made each match unforgettable. Their energy fueled the superstars, pushing them to deliver performances that will be talked about for years to come. WE delivered a blockbuster spectacle, fusing Parisian culture with pure wrestling chaos. The event was a vibrant blend of tradition and innovation, with every detail, from the set design to the music, paying tribute to the host city. Clash in Paris wasn't just a series of matches. It was a celebration of athletes, fans, and WWE's worldwide reach. It was a night where memories were made, friendships were forged, and the spirit of competition brought everyone together. As the lights dimmed and the final bell rang, everyone knew they'd witnessed a landmark event that set a new standard for international shows. Paris had become the epicenter of WWE history, and the memories of this unforgettable night would echo long after the arena emptied. Heading into Clash in Paris, the big question was, would any championships change hands? With so many titles on the line, fans expected upsets and new champions. But the champions had other plans. Each one survived the Parisian fire and left with their gold intact. Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, and the Wyatt Sicks all faced defeat but dug deep to retain. Instead of shocking title changes, the drama came from watching champions overcome relentless challengers. These weren't transitional reigns. These were dominant, hard-earned victories. For the challengers, it was heartbreak. For the champions, validation. The message was clear. To be champion in WWE, you must be extraordinary. The Fortress of Champions stands strong, raising the stakes for anyone daring to challenge next. Who, if anyone, can break through? The main event was nothing short of electrifying. A fatal four-way for the World Heavyweight Championship that had the entire arena buzzing with anticipation. The stakes were sky-high, and the energy in the building was palpable as fans from all over the world gathered to witness history in the making. Seth Rollins entered as the defending champion, but he faced a daunting challenge from three of the most dynamic competitors in the business: laknight, cmpunk, and Jey Uso. Each superstar brought their own unique style and intensity, making this a true clash of personalities and wrestling philosophies. From the opening bell, chaos reigned supreme. Alliances were made and broken in the blink of an eye, with the action spilling out of the ring and into the crowd. Every corner of the arena became a battleground as these four warriors fought for supremacy. At one point, Louisiana Knight and CM Punk found common ground, briefly teaming up to take out the competition. But in a match like this, trust is fleeting. Within moments, they turned on each other, each desperate to secure the pin and the glory that comes with it. Jey Uso's lightning-fast offense and signature super kicks kept everyone on their toes. His agility and unpredictability made him a constant threat, and the crowd erupted with every daring move he pulled off. The atmosphere was electric, with fans living and dying with every near fall. Each superstar had moments where it looked like victory was just a heartbeat away. The tension in the arena was almost unbearable as pin attempts came within milliseconds of ending the match. Rollins endured a relentless barrage, absorbing punishment from all sides. LA Knight delivered his devastating BFT, nearly clinching the win. CM Punk came within a whisper of victory after hitting his iconic go-to-sleep, while Jey Uso soared from the top rope, risking it all for a shot at the title. The near falls were heart-stopping, with the entire arena rising to their feet, holding their breath as the referee's hand hovered over the mat. Every close call sent shockwaves through the crowd, amplifying the suspense. As the match reached its climax, exhaustion set in. All four competitors lay battered and bruised, the ring littered with bodies after a flurry of finishers and reversals. Momentum shifted with every desperate move, and it was impossible to predict who would emerge victorious. The tension was at its peak. Every fan in the arena was on the edge of their seat, eyes glued to the ring, knowing that at any moment the match could end in spectacular fashion. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation, as if the entire world was holding its breath. In this unforgettable Parisian war, only one could survive and claim the ultimate prize. The world watched, waiting to see who would rise above the chaos and etch their name in history as the World Heavyweight Champion. The atmosphere was electric as the main event reached its boiling point. Just when it seemed CM Punk would win, locking Rollins in the Anaconda Vice, chaos erupted in the arena. The crowd, on the edge of their seats, watched as Rollins' title reign appeared to be slipping away, his face contorted in pain, his hand hovering dangerously close to tapping out. Rollins was fading fast, the crowd stunned into silence, until out of nowhere, Becky Lynch stormed the ring with fire in her eyes. Her entrance sent shockwaves through the audience, who erupted in a mix of cheers and gasps, unsure what would happen next. Without hesitation, Becky delivered a thunderous manhandle slam to Punk, breaking the hold and saving her husband's championship dreams. The impact echoed through the arena, and for a split second, time seemed to stand still as everyone processed what had just happened. The arena exploded in disbelief as the match's fate changed in an instant. Fans leapt to their feet, some cheering, others booing, all united in shock at the dramatic turn of events. Punk, dazed and struggling to recover, staggered up, only to eat a devastating stomp from Rollins. The move was delivered with desperation and fury, a last-ditch effort to seize victory from the jaws of defeat. Rollins quickly covered his rival, hooking the leg as the referee slid into position. The crowd counted along, 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Seth freakin' Rollins retained his championship in the most dramatic fashion imaginable. The victory was sweet but undeniably controversial, with Becky's interference sure to spark heated debate among fans and critics alike. Was this the act of a loving partner, or a calculated move to keep the gold in the family? Was it love, loyalty, or pure strategy that drove Becky to intervene at that crucial moment? The couple exchanged a look in the ring, a silent conversation that left everyone guessing about their true motives. No matter the reason, Becky's actions were the deciding factor. Without her, the outcome could have been very different, and the championship might have changed hands. Rollins celebrated, exhausted and relieved, sweat pouring down his face as he realized he'd survived an all-out war. The sense of triumph was mixed with the knowledge that controversy would follow him out of Paris. The asterisk on this win will linger, especially for Punk and his fans, who watched their hero come so close only to be robbed by outside interference. The pain of defeat was etched on Punk's face as he sat in the ring, surrounded by a sea of mixed emotions from the crowd. The power couple stood tall, arms raised in victory, but the fallout from this controversial ending is just beginning. Questions will be asked, and rivalries will only intensify from here. Paris witnessed a main event for the ages, one that will be talked about for years to come, not just for the action, but for the drama and controversy that defined it. The story is far from over. With emotions running high and questions left unanswered, the next chapter promises even more twists and unforgettable moments. Earlier, Becky Lynch defended her Women's Intercontinental Championship in a hard-fought battle. The Paris crowd was firmly behind her, singing her theme and fueling her fire. Her challenger pushed her to the limit, countering Becky's technical attacks and nearly scoring the upset. Becky's experience and grit shone through as she weathered the storm. After a tense back and forth, Becky seized her moment, ducking a clothesline and hitting the manhandle slam. The 3 count was decisive. Becky's reign continued. Her victory was clean, hard-fought, and celebrated by the Parisian faithful. Little did anyone know, her night was far from over. The man stood tall, champion in every sense. The arena darkened for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Wyatt Sicks versus the Street Profits. The Sicks' eerie presence clashed with the Profits' energy, creating a battle of light versus darkness. The Profits started strong, using speed and teamwork to rattle the champions, but the Wyatt Sicks absorbed the onslaught, turning the match into a methodical, brutal fight. Isolating Dawkins, they dismantled the challengers piece by piece. Ford's near-miraculous frog splash wasn't enough. The Sicks' power prevailed. Their disturbing finisher sealed the win, titles retained. The nightmare for the tag division continues. In a special attraction, John Cena faced Logan Paul in what was billed as Cena's final major European match. Logan Paul brought athleticism and arrogance, dominating early and taunting both Cena and the crowd. But the Paris fans never lost faith, rallying behind their hero. Cena weathered the storm, using his experience to turn the tide. The climax? Paul tried his brass knuckles, but Cena countered, delivering a massive attitude adjustment. The 3 count brought the crowd to its feet. Cena victorious in his European farewell. It was an emotional, heartfelt moment as Cena thanked the fans. A Legends chapter closed in Paris, leaving memories that will last forever. The torch has been passed, but Cena's legacy endures. Roman Reigns battled Bronson Reed in a true clash of titans. Reed matched Roman's power, surprising many and controlling the early going. Reigns adjusted, targeting Reed's legs and using the environment to his advantage. The fight was brutal, both men absorbing heavy punishment. Reed's critical mistake, missing a corner charge, gave Roman his opening. A Superman punch and spear later, Reigns secured the win. The Paris crowd witnessed why Roman remains the mountain's peak, title or not. Reed proved he belongs, but Reigns' experience was the difference. The tribal chief stands tall once again. As the night ended, Paris was left breathless by a historic WWE event. Every champion retained, their dominance unshaken. Rollins survived a wild main event, Becky Lynch and the Wyatt Sicks held strong, and legends like Cena and Reigns delivered unforgettable moments. The Fortress of Champions remains, the bar set higher for all challengers. WWE Clash in Paris was a celebration of passion, talent, and spectacle. The echoes of this night will resonate far beyond the City of Light. The WWE Universe witnessed something truly special. What a night.